Auzzy Scooper back here in the corner pocket where we bake cheese when we're sleeping. Got a little Louisville taking on the Notre Dame Fighting Irish here. 9 p.m. start Eastern. 12-2 straight up for Louisville. 9-3 against the spread. Marquee games of late, you guys have been probably seeing them. 73-70 win over the Kentucky Wildcats in a game where their defense was really able to show because of Kentucky's lack of potency on offense, ball movement, more of a one-dimensional team that relies on just Malik Monk to create. Then they come back with a flat spot against Virginia, lose pretty convincingly, never really showed up. Then they respond with a nice win against Indiana, a team who's in a little rut, by 15 at Bankers Fieldhouse where the Pacers play their home games. Notre Dame, on the other hand, not quite the greatest season against the spread here, 4-3-1. Perception's a little off as far as, their quality. I think as far as their top 4 players, they're as good as anyone in the country, can compete day in and day out. Bench is a little iffy, but here in a home spot, coming off a huge win against Pittsburgh in a game where they trailed by 5 in overtime, trailed many times throughout the contest. Vestoria just wouldn't let them lose. He scores 15, 8 in overtime, a 3 to tie it. Made it 75-75. Pittsburgh came back, takes the lead with about 4 seconds left. Vestoria hits another one on a ball fake pull-up 3 for the winner. As a three-point shooter, when you have a moment like that, you're going to have that carryover momentum energy. I think he's going to be quite on tonight, averaging a little over 14 points a game on the season. Other guy on the team, and he's really the engine, and that's Bonzi Colson. This man, he's a little Draymond Greenish. He's got that energy. He fights 6'5", 225, playing center, playing down low at 6'5", and in today's basketball, you just don't see it. There's a lot of height for Louisville. He will be scrapping. He's averaging a little over 16.5, 10.5 rebounds. This man competes. VJ Beacham, long athletic defender, can shoot, averaging 15. He can match up with some of this Louisville height as far as helping on the boards because they'll need it. Matt Farrell, really, he's going to be the guy in this game. That is the reason why Louisville has struggled against Notre Dame. Last 2 seasons, Notre Dame's beat them outright by 5 and 12. Matt Farrell, crafty point guard, averaging 13.4 points, 5.6 assists. He gets people involved. Crafty uses his body really well. A lot of screen roll game where he gets his shooters open on the outside. And especially against this Louisville defense that likes to do the half-court trap, create turnovers. A great ball handler like Farrell who can get his other teammates set up and get in the lane and finish. That's what you need to beat a team like Louisville. You've seen it with some of these other teams that struggled with Louisville. It was something they lacked. Notre Dame is not a team who lacks in that department. Farrell will be the straw. Bonzi will be the engine. And Vestoria will be a spark plug three-point shooter that is just firing on all cylinders. Notre Dame, 84% on free throws, number 1 in the nation, 39% on three-pointers. And as far as shooting is concerned, this is a complete mismatch. Louisville, three-point percentage is 33 as a team, 69.5 from the line. They struggle to put the ball in the hoop. Kind of a weird team, Louisville. One day they can look like a top 10 team in the country. Another day you go, who on their team's even good? I think Notre Dame has a very, very nice showing here. 81-61 with an easy win. Scooper,